What's up, J family? Back again. Some more reaction videos for y'all. This is fraternity court. I've been watching this lately, and it's been so interesting just watching these videos. They're crazy. They're not just crazy. They're making me sad. They're sad, crazy. It's just all over the place. But it's crazy to see how these stories like happen, and it's not surprising, but the reactions you get, or I don't know. Hopefully this is different, but this is one man, 5 women, 8 children. Man returns for the 3rd time to court. Like, that's crazy to me. How one man has 5 different women, 8 children, and returns for a 3rd time to a fraternity court, a paternity court. Like, I don't know. That's just, I don't get it. But let's get into the video. Let's see where this goes.
You may be seated.
Hello, Your Honor. This is a case of Scott versus Smith.
Thank you, Jerome.
You're welcome.
Good day, everyone. Mr. Scott, you've appeared in this courtroom for 2 previous cases. One with DNA results that proved you were the father of a child, and the other that proved you were not. Now you say you are here yet again as the father of 7 children with 4 different women to deny that you fathered child number 8 with mother number 5. Ms. Smith, you admit you cheated on Mr. Scott, but say you believe it was before you got pregnant. You argue that the only reason he's denying your daughter is because he can no longer control you. Furthermore, you claim Mr. Scott scammed you into paying his travel costs when he visited you in Michigan, and you are asking the court to award you $1,500 for reimbursement of airline and lodging expenses. So, Mr. Scott, how did you meet Ms. Smith?
Well, I met her on the website. You know, I was looking for love, and I went to a website, and I ran into Crystal. You know, 4 or 5 months into it, you know, started getting suspicious about certain things. You know, she gave me her voicemail, and I hear dudes in the background.
I gave you my voicemail, Pastor, because I wasn't doing anything.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, true that. But then dudes are leaving voicemails to her, talking about, oh, you sexy.
You had girls leaving voicemails on your phone and calling you.
You ain't supposed to do that if you have a man. Dudes are not.
Well,
dudes ain't supposed to leave messages talking about you sexy.
And you ain't supposed to be calling other
So hold on. This is
She
before
must
you
be the
ever
sister
met
or
her.
something. That other girl must be.
Yeah, this before, but we talked every day.
So now, Ms. Smith,
It wasn't about me being controlling.
Ms. Smith, was he honest with you about how many children he had?
No, he was not.
Yes, I was. I don't lie about my kids.
I only thought that he had 5.
You didn't know that Mr.
5 is still a lot. Come on now. Even if, like, 5 is still a lot.
Scott
A
had
lot.
2 3-year-olds, 2 6-year-olds,
No, I
a
did not.
7-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 13-year-old.
She knew about all my kids. She knew
I
about
only
all
knew
my
about
kids.
5 kids.
She knew about all my
That's
kids
still
because
a
all my
lot,
kids was
though.
on my page.
How long did this relationship
That's
go
a lot
over
to know.
cyberspace?
At least
was like 8 months.
5 is
8
enough
months.
for me to
Now,
know.
fast forward. You finally make arrangements to meet in person.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, we did.
You go visit.
Yes.
We had a mutual agreement that we were going to pay half. I paid for the whole trip for him to come here the first time, and then
That ain't true.
for his
I
ride
paid for my
here.
own ticket to get
No,
there.
he did
She
not.
paid for me to come back.
No, you did not.
She did that.
I paid
She
for all
pa-
our food, our hotels.
You didn't have to pay for the food. We was getting the
the
food
gas.
from your job.
I still had to
You
pay
didn't
for
have to
it.
pay for the food. She didn't know what
He
you're
told
talking
me
about.
that he was basically this big rich person from Hollywood.
I ain't never said that
he
from
had a big
Hollywood.
house on the beach, that he had like 6 cars. He was taking pictures by different cars every day.
Damn.
Made himself,
Listen,
he was
were you,
making
bro?
fun of people. They were on like a
Were you, bro? He acting like he don't know nothing about that. He might be. He might have. That's too specific now. And dude, you're on a dating website. You do have 8 kids, but 5 different women. So honestly, that ain't like. If you on a, I feel like if you on a dating website looking for as quote unquote love, and I don't know, that feels a little sneaky. So maybe she didn't know about, but still 5 kids, knowing about 5 kids, you know, okay, he's been with different women. So he had at least 2 of them out because one of them must be hers now. So at least 2 of them out. But still, you hear he got 5 kids. So, and then he's on a dating website. And I ain't saying that's sketchy, but maybe you should be more cautious about, you would be more cautious about who he is or what he's claiming to be. And then you're saying he's saying he's rich, all this stuff. Man, no, that's just, you're just playing into his hands. I can see him doing that. Because bro, he had 7 kids. Man, I think 1 must be hers. 7 kids. You've been on paternity court twice. So you kind of don't got your life right because you don't even know if the child you about to claim is even your child. So your life is a little bit hectic at that point, multiple points. So that don't go good on your relationship resume. So he probably built himself up to make him seem more presentable. And so I can see him doing that. I can definitely see that. Look at that.
First of all,
He look like he got
I don't
caught.
even live in Hollywood. I never said I was rich.
Yes,
I never
you
said
did.
like that. I
Yes,
said
you did.
I'm an electrician. I have my own bills and I have my own place, so I had to pay my own bills. And I have kids. So for me, in order for me to come out there and to pay all that stuff, heck yes, I had to stack all my stuff because I had
have kids also, and I
so this
still
is
pay
what I
for
did. I
everything.
could have came out there the next month, but if I would have came to Michigan that next month, there wouldn't even been no situation right now. Because that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for something serious. So we got together to
But
make that happen. I could have came the next week. She
So
wouldn't
wait,
have told me no.
You said you were looking for something serious.
Something serious relationship. So that's why it took me 8 months to get there, because I was looking for something serious to make
Now,
sure this is
the
what it was.
last time you
Okay.
appeared in this courtroom, you
Uh-huh.
said the
Listen.
exact same thing.
Uh-huh.
So I want you to look at something that looks very familiar
Oh,
to me.
wow. Check y'all out.
Oh.
Were you in love with?
I wouldn't
Mr.
say it was
Scott?
love.
He
On,
like it. Ain't nothing wrong. He like some white girls now. I'm just gonna say that he do. That's the second one.
on the internet site that I met him on, he wanted basically the same things I was looking for.
So, Miss Kalan, you find out you're
What is this
pregnant.
before? Oh.
And then what?
He was happy. He said,
yeah,
quote unquote, oh, mommy,
He
we're
looked
gonna
the
be a
exact same
family.
too.
Your Honor, when he came
So-
to
A
little bit
Michigan,
older
he was
than
calling me
now.
mommy.
That's what we agreed
And
on. That's what I mean.
his
we-
cell
Yeah, he
phone-
fooling. He fooling, man.
No, we want to be together. That's all it was.
When
that was
he
my
was
girl.
actually in
that was my
Michigan,
woman.
his phone kept going off while we were at a restaurant. I'm not gonna lie, I was quite embarrassed by it because it was just loud ghetto music.
This was after the fact that
And-
she cheated.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I'll probably take that from anybody else, but come on now. Come on now. You have. Don't, she can't act surprised at this now.
This is
'cause-
after the fact that she cheated. She's talking about. Okay, so let me go back to the beginning. I went to Michigan. She did not even greet me.
She didn't greet you.
She didn't
I
get out
did.
the car, give me
Yes,
no
I
hug,
did.
no kiss.
I didn't want to kiss you.
But I
was-
thought you all were in a relationship.
I was
Yeah.
in a relationship with him, but we were
She
over
was
the
nervous.
phone relationship.
She was
I was
nervous.
really nervous to
She was
meet
very
him in
nervous.
person.
She was
After
blushing. She was
That
red.
makes sense.
20 minutes of being in, then I was more okay. But right when we first met him, he wanted to be on top of me, all over me, like, give me a second to breathe. I'm like,
That's my woman. 8 months. What am I supposed to do?
That's-
You know, so we get
8
there.
months, yeah, that
we
makes
go
sense
around
a
her
little bit.
family.
Yeah, that
Everybody's
that's
makes
why you
sense.
got so many kids, because you always trying to jump. Give me a second to talk to you for a minute.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, he just doesn't
You
have
like
a
to
lot of
jump off.
kids.
Yeah.
Mr. Scott, you also have a lot of women. We
I have
learned
a
in
lot of
court
women.
before that you had several women at the same time, and now
Yes,
are we
we did.
adding
Can we
Miss
get
Smith to
to
the
that
mix?
point? Let's get to that point. So when
Yeah, let's get to
when
it.
I arrived in Michigan, she did not greet me at all. She took me amongst her family.
agree.
Everybody greeted me with love. It was like, hey, how's California? And whoop de whoop de whoop. And is it nice out there? Is it sunny? I said, yes, it's nice out here. Okay. So we go to her job. Everybody's questioning me about California. There's one guy in particular who does not say nothing
Because
to me at
nobody
all.
cares about
This
you,
dude didn't
Marcel.
look at me at all. I'm not stupid. I'm a very smart man. He had his head down. He was humble, just like this the whole time. He was scared to look at
No,
me
he was
because he
not.
knew something.
No,
he
he
must
was
have did
not.
something wrong. So me being smart, I'm like, put 2 and 2 together. So we get back to the room. He texts her phone. She deletes his text message.
Okay.
Yeah, she deleted
Come on,
his text
dude. What
message.
is that, man?
So when I got home, I said, look, a universal cousin, look, I promise you, I'm not going to leave you. Just tell me what happened. She told me, I had sex with him, but it didn't last that long. That's what she said. And then she told me I had sex
So
with
she
him
did.
right here.
I did.
So wait.
But then I knew him
Recap.
4 years ago.
Recap. You used
What?
reverse psychology.
Yeah, and
you
I said, I
said.
promise you, I won't leave you. Just tell me what happened. She said, he took advantage of me. We had sex right there, but it didn't last that long because I loved you.
I did lie.
She should have been
a lot
honest.
about that.
If she loved me, if she didn't mean for it to happen, she would have told me right then and there, like, look, babe, I'm sorry this has happened. I didn't mean for it to happen.
At that point in our
And
relationship, we were already.
she told me this
we
after
did not
I
talk
left.
for
So she would
2
have told me
weeks in our
this
relationship.
before I came, there wouldn't have been no
at the
situation.
end of the day,
She named the baby
that's
Honesty.
why we're here. Is because
I don't get, like, honestly, in the relationship, I don't get why when people say we haven't talked. So they were dating for 8 months. They haven't talked for 2 weeks. And I don't know when in the relationship that happened, but why does it seem like that makes it okay to cheat? Men and women. Like, people say, oh, we were in a relationship, or we took a little break. And within those, and it's usually like a couple of weeks. And within those weeks, I decided that since we're on a break, it's okay for me to sleep with somebody else. I don't understand that at all. Like, I don't get that. Because the break is meant to figure yourself out. So when you get back into with your partner in the relationship, y'all have a clearer mind on what to do moving forward. The break isn't meant to wild out because, like, isn't meant for a wild out stage. Usually a break is, okay, let's take a break from each other. Let's reconvene with ourselves. And then when we're both in the right mentality and state that we can come back to a relationship and talk about it, work out our issues, then we can be stronger and then we can build. But people take a break as, okay, we're breaking, it's a break, now I can be free, do what I want to. And then not forgetting that you're gonna have to revisit that relationship that you really wanted to work on and that you're deeply invested in. And to me, that now you're a little break mess up or a little mistake, big mistake really that you did on that quote unquote break. Now you have to bring that into the relationship. And to me, honestly, when people talk about a break from a relationship, it's really to usually when talk about breaks, there's an issue in a relationship. So they're trying to fix something within the relationship and themselves. So why not take those weeks, 2 weeks, month, however long it is, to work on yourself instead of taking your mistakes and whatever you're going through and give it to somebody else for either comfortability or because you felt or something. Because it's literally like, oh, I'm not feeling good here. We're going through a rough patch. Let's take a break. Instead of focusing on myself, I'm just going to go sleep with somebody else. And I know some people, they don't mean to, understandable, but it's like, I hear a lot of, that's why I don't really mess with breaks in a relationship. Like, I don't mess with breaks because it doesn't make sense. Like, why call it a break? Because to me, a break is like, to me, a break is a way of saying, okay, I understand a break. If you want to take a break from each other, but take it as let's both focus on ourselves for a period of time. So when we come back together, not really long, but a small period of time. So when we come together, we fix our problems. We're more clear-minded, have more clarity. So now we can really move on in our relationship. It ain't no break of where, okay, we're break. So now I can sleep what I want to, do what I want to, be free. It's like, to me, I don't get that because almost every story with a cheat happens with a break in the relationship. And then that break always comes to haunt them because either the person got pregnant by the person they slept with on that break, or just having sex with them ruined their whole relationship at the end. And it's like, nothing good comes from it. For both parties, nothing good comes from it. For both people and the other person. Now the other person is the third wheel. Definitely if you do it with multiple people. Now you just have all these people in a relationship that you're trying to build and be stronger. But now you just brought other problems and issues into it. It's like, what's the point?
because you claimed that she was intimate with this gentleman and you at the same time.
Of course she was,
And
'cause she didn't even
therefore you have doubt concerning the paternity of her
Of course, because she
child.
didn't even tell me. She named the baby Honesty Love.
You admit that you
I cheated on Marcel.
That's a
If
cute
you
name,
want more
though.
episodes of Paternity
Honesty,
Court,
love, I wanna
make
go-
sure to
go-
subscribe.
cheated.
I cheated on Marcel. It was only one time.
All Texas one time.
And yes.
She told me 4 or 5 different stories in 1 hour. So I said, like 2 days later, I said, won't you give me the dude's number? Let me talk
Marcel
to the
had
dude.
already had
It
the
took her
number.
2
He
hours.
took it out of my phone before he left Michigan.
No, I deleted her number, but she worked with him, right? So everybody's number at her job is on the board. Is on the board. I said, give me his number. It took her 2.5 hours to give me his number. So
You
when I
already
called him,
had his
he
number.
already
And
knew
then
what
what
to say
happened?
because she
You
coached
had
him.
his number.
She told him what to say, like, oh, Marcel's
So
gonna
you
call
called
you.
this man.
Yes,
Right.
I called him.
He
He was like,
called
did
this
you have
man
sex with my
crying.
girl?
And
He
also
said,
admitted
oh, I
to this
didn't
man
mean
that he
to.
was cheating.
Wait,
Oh,
what
I
exactly
didn't
happened
mean
during
to.
this conversation? You
And I
called him
him.
and you say what?
He said, yeah, I had sex with her. I didn't mean for it to happen. And it was only for a couple of seconds. That's the same thing she said because
So it's
she
probably
coached
true.
him into saying
I
that.
didn't coach anything.
Nah.
It only
She
happened
did.
for a couple
Let me
seconds.
tell you how
because
I-
Yeah, I don't think it was no coach. I think it really just happened for a couple of seconds. It's probably what happened.
I did feel
Let me
bad.
tell you how I know.
Yeah.
Not only did her
So-
friend,
so-
her coach.
Yeah, it's probably. I think they're both her, and I think he probably just insecure, just mad that she cheated on him. But I think, yeah, it seems like it was. See, these are one of those situations that it just happened, even though, but now they're both paying for it, really. Even though they're
Mr.
doing-
Scott.
Scott,
Her
Mr.
coworker
Scott,
told me.
let's get to some of your other reasons of why you doubt the paternity
It's
of
only because
this
of him.
child.
Because of him. Because
Just
she lied.
because of this man.
Because she lied.
Any-
And then she told me, and then while she pregnant, she said, I'm still having sex with him. He's a better daddy than you.
I didn't say
She
that.
been-
I
but
said
then
that
she
because
had
I
sex
know
with
how to
another
get
dude.
underneath his skin.
So you
It
did say
doesn't
that.
make
He calls and
sense.
cusses me out. He still tries
You
to
cannot
control
be
me
doing-
throughout the last year that he disappeared on me.
And then what happened to your relationship?
Dang, this is toxic.
After I admitted I cheating with him, he pretty much disappeared on me.
I didn't
talk
disappear. I was
to
there for
him
a month. I
throughout
came
the
back in
whole
October.
pregnancy.
I came back in October. And that's when I started talking to other women, and she knew about it.
Okay, so
Dude,
at some point,
like how even though that happens, bro, you know she's pregnant, and right now you still don't know if it's yours, but still you're with her, you had sex with her, so possibility still is high that it could be your child. Why not just still worry about your family, like and your soon to come child, instead of looking for more women? Like what's this dude so worried about finding women? He's less focused on like being a father to his kids
you discovered you're pregnant,
Yes.
or kid
and
to
you
come.
let Mr. Scott know.
Yes. I actually had an IUD and I removed it to
Yeah.
get pregnant because we planned honestly.
True.
Oh,
we
so
did
hold
plan on.
So
on.
you
True. Yes.
So
okay?
you all decided you wanted to have a baby together.
True.
Y'all crazy.
True. Now she took the IUD out.
But when
Y'all tripping. That's
you tell him you're pregnant, he denies it.
Yes. And then
It went down
he
here.
disappeared.
I didn't disappear.
He
My
disappeared.
number was the same.
He changed
I didn't
his
go
number.
back out there.
I put on Facebook. I
Yeah.
said I can't wait to find out what we are having. 2 seconds later, he deactivated his whole Facebook because he didn't want anybody to know that I was pregnant.
she probably told the truth.
Find
too.
out you're pregnant. At that point, do you think
Yeah.
that you all are going to raise this baby together? You're posting on Facebook. I
I
can't
did.
wait to find out what we're having. That means
did.
you and Mr.
I did.
Scott.
I did. I
did.
thought that we were
I don't
going to
think
get
you
past
did.
what had happened. We were talking about getting past
I
it.
do.
and
I don't
getting
think he
over it.
did.
At what point
I don't think he did, yo. I don't think he did.
did he then in some way indicate that he had doubts or he didn't want to be a part of the child's life?
Once I told him I was pregnant, we fought for about another month afterwards, and then he changed his
She
phone
killed
number
me.
on me.
She's
Facebook,
knocked
everything.
out.
He changed everything on me. I didn't talk to
I got the
Marcel
same
until I
address.
was like
I have the same address.
8 or 9 months. I had sent you pictures because you
I never
told me
received
to.
them. Yeah,
you did
I
receive
never
them because
received
your
them.
girl told me
Mm.
that your mama called you and said, "Hey, you have a letter here. Oh, just throw it away." And those were Honesty's ultrasound pictures. And
I
you're
never
dead
got no
wrong because You
pictures.
knew I was
I
sending
never
them.
got no
That's why your
pictures
girl
at
told
all.
me. Your girl told me that
I never
All right,
got
you
no
received them and
pictures.
threw
Miss
them away.
Smith, you have a
Probably
witness,
did.
ma'am. Could you please step up?
She ain't no
It
witness.
is
I met her for
finally
like 10 minutes.
time for you
Get
to
online
speak.
relationship.
I met her like
Who
I'd
is
like
this?
to hear from you. It's a Miss Luzinski, right?
Correct.
Who is
Now, what do
this?
you have to add to this?
That he's a deadbeat.
Tell me that.
He comes to Michigan. Crystal paid for everything. He was so controlling. I offered for them to stay at my house so they didn't have to spend no money. He said, "Oh no, I got this. I'll pay for the hotel." Well, it turns around, Crystal paid for the hotel. He would not let Crystal leave the hotel. We had family cookouts so that he could get to know the family. And oh no, he didn't want to go. He wanted to stay in the hotel. Crystal wasn't allowed to go because he came there to see Crystal, and she had to stay there and see him. He was only here for a little bit of time. He didn't want to meet the family. When he finally did come out to see the family, my boyfriend's got a son with somebody else. He was so rude to him that my boyfriend, we left because boys are going to be boys. They're going to play rough. He yelled at his son and said, take that baseball bat somewhere else. Who the hell you think you are? Don't bring that around me. My boyfriend got in his face because he wants to control everybody. He thinks he's from Hollywood, so he thinks that he's this big hotshot dude, and everybody has to respect him. He ain't nobody. People in Saginaw, homeless people in Saginaw have more respect than he does.
Can I say something, please? Can I say
He
something,
ain't
please?
nobody.
Thank you for that. You may
please?
be seated, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, Ms. Smith,
He
you
should-
paid for everything.
Yes, I did.
Travel
She did not.
expenses and the hotel.
Yes, I did.
Do you have receipts or some type
Yeah.
of evidence
Yes, I do.
that
I believe that she
outlines
did
what you paid
because
for?
he's
Yes,
being
Jerome,
too.
Could you hand me that?
That's two stories saying she paid for everything, and he's laughing and bro, he's putting it as like a joke, like, but he has no like. He's basically saying they lying, with showing no proof that they're lying, and there's two stories that say that, and now they got receipts. So hold on. Before I say anything, let's see these receipts. Let's see the receipts.
All right, so you've got a round trip bus ticket from Palmdale, California to Flint, Michigan, $498.
Okay.
Hotel expenses for $461.
Okay.
She just
Surely
She just print that
the
out.
big man from California didn't ride the bus all the way to Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah.
What hotshot over here?
Man.
You
It was
were
a long
really
trip.
looking for love.
Yeah, man, it was a long trip, Your Honor. It was
And
very
then
long,
a
4 or 5 days.
one-way
Yeah.
return
She was
flight.
worth it in the beginning. Yeah, she was worth it.
A one-way
still worth
return
it, and you
flight
know it.
from Detroit,
say worth
Michigan
it.
to Burbank, California for $131 and
A
hotel
flight.
for $410, the total $1,500. Mr. Scott, I'll
Yes,
give you a
yes.
chance.
Well, your
The
receipts.
podium's looking mighty empty, but
I don't
Yeah.
need
you
no
have some
documents.
receipts.
I don't need no documents.
for
The truth
what
is right here.
you
You're
paid
lying.
for as it relates to this trip.
You got
Well, if I
receipts.
knew
You
all this
don't.
would come down, then I would have prepared myself a little more.
You should have prepared.
He ain't got nothing. He lying. Yeah, he's too worried about the wrong thing. It's like he's too worried about proving to the judge, to the people, maybe to himself, that maybe he is this big shot and that he got everything. Well, honestly, you don't have it because you have this. You can tell you don't got it because you got a female right now that's about to give you a child. That is a blessing. But you over here more worried. And yes, she did cheat or whatever happened. Okay, that sucks. You was probably doing some slick stuff too. Yeah, because y'all talking 8 months separate. So I can definitely see how I can see the opposition there where trouble could come. And then you got 5, 6, how many other kids before her with different women, and you came on the show before where you did the same to another woman while having different women, and now you're doing it again with her. So I can definitely see how you got different women. So you just keep putting yourself in a cycle and putting these women through a cycle of children being fatherless because you're so busy up here trying to find a woman love that you ain't with your kids right now when they need their daddy. So you too busy bringing more kids into the world while not actually, doing what you need to do to take care of the 6, 7 you got now. So.
But it don't even matter because I don't
You
even
see what
need
the
no
wrong
documents.
thing.
I
Scott, you're
don't need
in
documents.
court. This is your third time you're
Third,
in court.
man,
This
your
is the
third.
time that you're before
Come on
me.
now.
It don't matter. I paid my
Now
part.
you
It don't
know
matter.
good and well I was
She
going
know
to
like I
ask
know.
you, in light of this,
It's cool.
where's the agreement that he was supposed to help you pay?
That's true.
Or you were loaning him this money?
That's true.
It
'cause
was
you-
a mutual.
It was a
yeah.
I was
mutual
with her for
agreement.
8
Yeah,
months.
so you
Because we
can't
were
really
together,
ask
we
for
were
as
money.
well, I was in love with her.
That's the only thing she messed up on. She can't ask for a reimbursement of money back because she basically invested that money into him. I guess not knowing that he was going to be this way. So you can't ask for the money back. And you also wanted to have a kid with him. Like you can't give that back, even though that's probably a blessing to her now. But it's like you're not stuck, but the mistakes she made, she just got to live with it now.
She was gonna have to move
Mr.
to California
Scott,
anyways.
Sucks,
so
though,
you're
but-
saying that it was an agreement that you all were going to go in half on these expenses.
That's what we did. That's what we did the whole time.
You are actually in your testimony validating exactly what she stated. is that she paid for a certain number
So
of
you, she got
expenses.
so he got to
Now,
Come back home.
you
After that,
don't
right?
have any proof that you paid for anything because I'm subtracting the $131 one-way ticket back that she spent for you, because that trip you guys did have. You paid to see her, and she spent the money to get you back.
True.
I don't have any evidence from you that you contributed to the
just told you.
$498 bus
I
ticket.
told you, but
I don't
you
have
need
any
receipts,
evidence from you
brother.
that says you paid half of the $461 in hotel expenses. And I also don't have any evidence from you that you paid half of the $410 hotel
So
expenses.
he might gotta. They
don't
gotta
So
split
my
that money.
ruling
Yeah.
is for the defendant on
That's
this
my
counterclaim
woman.
in the amount of $684.50.
That was
You
my
owe
woman.
her.
How? That was
You
my
owe
woman.
her. Wait.
This dude said he don't owe her nothing just because that's his woman. Now come on now. Even if that's your woman, man, please. Even if that is your woman, and you're going to see her, everything should not be out of her pocket, but it should be both. It should be shared. Honestly, a real relationship should be shared. It shouldn't be one-sided. Both. It shouldn't be all the man. It shouldn't be all the women. It should be both sides. I want to see you. You want to see me, and then let's put it together so we can both spend a reasonable amount of money together, but be the equal amount. We both want to see each other. That's basically, she just paid for him a whole vacation for him to screw her, then leave, and then do this to her. That ain't fair now. That ain't fair.
Mutual agreement.
Wait.
And you saying it's a mutual
Exactly.
agreement because that's my girl. That's my girl. I'm not supposed to, like, come on now.
Don't try
Well, I
to
wanna
fall
countersue
back.
for all my pain and
Mr.
suffering.
Let's
Scott,
still add some respect to her.
Stop talking.
It's
You're not going to
crazy.
talk your way out of this.
Yeah,
you
you're not.
talk your way into the debt. You're not going to talk your way out of owing it.
Wow.
Yeah.
The money's
See,
not-
what you don't understand is I've heard you ramble on before. I know you
Twice.
can be charismatic. I know you
Twice.
can yap.
Twice.
But the problem is you yap yourself right into trouble.
Can I say something?
What?
$684.50. Pay it.
Nah, he gotta pay
I'm
that.
ready for the DNA results. Can you hand me the envelope, please?
Do I want it to be his child?
Thank you.
I'm wondering if this 8 is already the ones he got, or if this is added on, because it might be 9. That's crazy. That's crazy.
These results were
you
prepared
tripping,
by
bro.
DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows.
He tripping. What he doing that for? I wonder, does he want her to be his child? Or
This
not?
game.
We didn't even get to that. If he even
You're
wants her as to be his daughter.
In the case of Scott versus Smith, as it pertains to 3-month-old
She's cute. She knocked
Honesty
out.
Smith,
Come on.
Mr. Scott, you are
her
her father.
Who
Told
couldn't
you.
keep their legs closed?
Take care of your
Keep their
baby.
legs closed, Rudy.
Did he?
Take care of your baby.
Hold on.
Who
Told
couldn't
you.
keep their legs?
Let's see this reaction.
Are her father.
Who
Told
couldn't
you.
keep their legs closed?
Take care of your baby.
I can't tell if he's happy or he's hurt by that. He honestly looks hurt, because honestly, if he can't, I don't think
Keep their legs closed, Rudy.
I don't think he's that excited for that. And then it's when he's clapping like, okay, you won. It's like he's clapping like, you won, you got this one. He should dang. Honestly, I didn't want her. I didn't want the baby to be his, because he already got kids before her. And it seems like he ain't taking the responsibility with them, so he might even struggle with taking this next responsibility. He can't even take care of himself.
Take care of your baby now.
Yeah,
Now, Mr. Scott,
he
this
ain't
is
want
the
her.
third time
He was hoping it wasn't her.
you have been in
His.
front of this courtroom. The last time we were together, I looked you dead in your eye and asked you, I'm not going to see you again, am I?
Man, I had to take care of
And you
business.
said no.
He'll be back next year.
This dude
And
said,
I'm
I
gonna
gotta
say
take care of business, and still came back. What business you
This,
take
and I'll
care
leave it
of,
be.
bro?
All of you all want to start these online relationships
Yeah.
without seeing someone in person. And I don't know, he led you straight to the water, Miss Smith, and
Sure
you just
did.
drank up the river.
You did.
Your first sign was when you knew he was going to get on a bus.
Yeah.
From California to Michigan. Look, I'm from Michigan. I know how long that
Part of
trip
Michigan,
can
you
be.
from Flint?
When he's gonna get on a bus, you knew right then. You should have politely put your little coins back in your purse.
Yeah.
Look, and signed on off the internet.
That's too long. One, if he
Are
really
we
wanted to see,
clear?
cause that one, I mean, he can't afford to fly himself out there. One, also that's a long ride, so that's kind of a little desperate. That's very desperate, and you're paying for the whole thing. You're paying for a bus ride from California to Michigan, and he's talking about a big baller. He's rich. Fly out here, take less time, and you're rich, so you pay for it. You come, if we want to go half, we can go half and half. I'm paying for you a bus ride that he said 5 days.
Are we clear?
Yes.
But he big
You
ballers
won't
at
take care
home.
of that beautiful baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of it.
Court is adjourned.
You got to.
I think the judge, she was pretty correct about everything that she had to say.
Will you see me again in paternity court? Absolutely not. You will never see me in paternity court.
I hope not, bro. We all hope not. This dude is not taking this serious, man. He is not taking this serious. He is not taking this serious. And that's crazy. That is crazy. This is a crazy story. Crazy, not her. This dude is basically out there more worried about finessing women and I guess I don't know why he's making babies and looking for love, as he says, while he has 8 children. And he really doesn't seem like he's caring for them. He could be, I don't know. I'm just seeing one part like this. But how he's handling the situation, even this part, to me kind of showed he is just not taking care of his responsibilities. He's like, you have 7 kids. I don't know how many of this adds 9 or if this is his 8th. I don't. This must be his 8th or 9th. I don't know. They kind of didn't make that clear. But if you're back on here with the same situation, they're like, you came here twice before, same situations, same things you're saying over and over. To me, it's like you ain't learning your lesson. You just being like, okay, I'm gonna leave. And then once you maybe try to make a change or you're not even taking it serious, you're just redoing the cycle. Now you're back. I don't want to be back. I did the same thing all over. Now, and then you go again, and then you come back. And this is just the stuff you see on paternity court. Think about the situations you see behind closed doors with these other baby mamas. Because that's 3 different women on here. He has 2 other ones. And maybe he might even have more than that. I don't know. Or just women that he's sleeping with, that he doesn't have children with, but he's sleeping with. So all these different relationships he's connecting with, and he ain't taking responsibility for not a one of them. Even the kids. Like, come on now. He's too busy about taking a 5-day bus ride to see a woman he met on the internet, to go to her, just have sex with her, give her a baby, come back, make her pay for everything, and then it's crazy. That's foolishness. What y'all think about this? This is foolishness. It's foolishness. And then, yeah, she was right, because Shawty should have saw that coming, because not only just the dating online, I don't think there's too much wrong with that, but be cautious of what you do when you date online, because you're not seeing them in person. Bro, online is such a facade, because you can literally fake everything. You can fake your whole life on social media, online, these dating apps. And you can seem like you are freaking, you can make yourself seem like you are a CEO or I don't know, $1 billion company or whatever, some high status value, man or woman, and you could be the lowest of the low. And then when you finally present yourself to the person that you claim to be and the truth comes out, it's like, well, you should have been more cautious in the beginning, because 1, this is just an app, it's just social media. This is the internet. People lie all the time on the internet. Fake news, fake people, fake everything. So I don't care if you say this stuff on the net. I want to see this in reality. I want to see this in your real life. So if I'm talking to you online and then you come see me, I'm gonna be like, you ain't getting none. I ain't getting with you. It's gonna be, what's up? I want to meet you. Yeah, I met you online. Yeah. Goody. You sounded cool. Let's see if this is how you are without texting, without time to reply. But let's see how you really are face-to-face conversation. How are you? And then take that time to really decide, okay, this is someone who's legit. There's someone who didn't lie about who he was and what he does. This is the truth. But people don't take that time. They be so caught up in the storylines, the headshots, the pictures, the fake status, all that stuff, where they really don't even really know the person behind at all, who that person really is. So, and this is another one of those stories. So now she has a child with somebody that lives their life that way. And he's bringing a child into the world and did this to another woman, knowing he is this way and not really even caring about it. He just more cared that he got caught and that he's stuck with another woman and another baby mama. So that's enough of that. But let me know what y'all think about this, because that's just crazy. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more content. Hit the thumbs up if you like this video. Hit the bell. Be part of post notification family, so you know when I upload. And I'm out, J family. Peace. Love, blessings to you all. Mwah.